what exactly went wrong in D.C. One of the biggest, why wasn't security outside and inside the Capitol prepared for an event everybody knew was coming for weeks in advance? Our Nico Payne joins us live from Palm Springs Police Department, where officers have years of experience dealing with large crowd control. Nico, what's the latest you've heard?
That's right, Gino. As many are still reacting, pushing forward, these failures are renewing for a call of D.C. statehood.
It's clear to me that the police were outnumbered, and they apparently underestimated the strength and level of violence in that crowd and overestimated their ability to control the crowd. We failed. We did not secure the Capitol, and people need to be held responsible and explain what went on.
Officials are saying yesterday's event was no secret and shouldn't have been a surprise to law enforcement. It was widely covered online and from Trump supporting social media accounts.
And you understand protesters are coming well in advance. That is a gift to law enforcement to really dig in the weeds and plan accordingly.
That's why elected officials are condemning the lack of action from Capitol law enforcement.
Why were they overwhelmed? Everyone knew this was going to happen.
Many are wondering why just 52 people were arrested compared to the largely peaceful protest during President Trump's inauguration. At that time, 234 were arrested and charged with felony rioting. Some were facing up to 70 years in jail. We spoke to former FBI Special Agent Dr. Errol Southers. He says there may be more arrests to come.
They will use facial recognition software. Every square foot of that landscape is covered by closed-circuit TV. Let's hope that they go back, do the investigation.
Chief of Police Brian Reyes has experience with large events in Palm Springs.
We all saw what occurred, and it should not have unraveled the way it did, as quickly as it did. And clearly, planning is a factor.
Washington Mayor Muriel Bowser is now calling for D.C. statehood, saying it would have been easier for her to call in the National Guard instead of having to wait for layers of bureaucracy. And in light of this widespread security disaster, the Capitol Police Chief and the House of Sergeant-at-Arms have now resigned. Other lawmakers calling for a complete investigation into the failure. For NBC Palm Springs, I'm Nico Payne.